So we're going to go ahead and start and talk about a wonderful handheld shark vac. We love our sharks around here. This is a shark vacuum that weighs less than 3 pounds, that has the suction power, and I'll make sure that Elizabeth gives us the details, but the power of an upright in a corded handheld vac. Normally it's close to $100. It's now at a sale price, saving you $30. It is $69.98, 4 easy pays at $17.50, and I am reaching for my Q card just to remind you, if you want to use that, one of the many benefits is the 5 easy pays on that. So the 5 easy pays is going to bring that down to even a smaller payment every single month. Doesn't cost you a penny more to have to do that. So don't worry about it. And let me just show you before I get carried away and forget to tell you, this is what you're getting, this 3-pound corded vacuum. The cord on it is 15 feet long. Then you are going to get your attachments. You're going to get your crevice tool. So there's your crevice tool. And then you're going to get a pet power brush, which will be awfully nice to clean the steps and where that pussycat or puppy dog sleeps. Let me go ahead and introduce you once again to Elizabeth Watts. She has been with us on QVC for 22 years. I believe Shark has been on QVC since 2007. So hi, Elizabeth. Always nice to see you. How are you?
Good morning, Pat. It's great to see you. Great to be here. And I'll tell you something, to have a corded, powerful hand vacuum that never loses suction, it's amazing. This one has the largest dust cup that we make in our hand vac. If you put on that self-cleaning pet power brush, you now have the power of an upright in your hand, because yes, this was found to have as much power as one of our Shark uprights. But Pat, it also has the ability to cut through all that hair. This is actually one of my outdoor cushions. We have this kitty cat that's hanging around outside. Love him, but guess what? He puts his hair on my furniture. Here's the deal though. If I use this to clean it up, look, no hair wrapped around the brush roll. All that hair is right inside.
Awesome, awesome, Elizabeth. So it has high-end features, and I think that's very true.
Yes.
If you've never shopped for Shark before, Shark vacuums have some very high-end features that much more expensive vacuums end up costing you. So there's no hair that's going to wrap around, and we'll give you reasons why, and you can take even a look at this, the fins for you. And that's what I'm going to say is what keeps that hair from wrapping around.
Yeah, that's just like our upright vacuums that have self-cleaning brush roll. Well, this one has it too. In fact, at 3.5 pounds, you're never going to lose power because of that long power cord. And to just pick up those quick things around the house, before you use your GP66, sometimes you need to get the dry stuff, right? The kitchen spills. My poor little flowers are dying. So there, I pick up the petals. Oh, there's more cat hair. All of it going right inside. And Pat, I'm not having to race. I'm not having to like think, oh, I've got to, beat the battery here. Even quick pickups like this after lunch, after dinner, and you can go way up high. Look at how high I can reach with this. Get those cobwebs, take care of the dusting. Why not? You've got that long crevice tool in addition to that to that brush roll. So you really get everything you need to make this, everything you need around the house for quick pickups right here.
It's so simple. I hate cleaning my carpet upstairs, but with this, no worries. In fact, I like the idea because sometimes a large vacuum is not good to use on like a little throw rug, which to me is always dirty, where that works great.
Yeah, look at how think about this in your car, like you said, on the carpeted stairs, anywhere where you want the power of an upright, but you don't want the size. And what Pat's showing you there, look at that. Little bit of hair maybe on the little dust strip, but nothing wrapped around that brush roll that you have to peel, take a scissors to. Yeah, and that just comes right off.
Done.
Nice.
Right?
Great job, Pat.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. And let's talk about the power. You mentioned that earlier, so I'd love to just touch on that really quickly. So what we did in this, even though it's small, 3.5 pounds, easy to use, ergonomic, we put our best motor in here, which means our hypervelocity accelerated suction motor. It's smaller, but it moves more air. And the way I like to demonstrate this, I've got a totally full dust cup. There it is, full of cereal. You can see how much this holds. I'm going to come over here and do my billiard ball demonstration, Pat. Now, I like to do this with my full-size upright.
Handheld vac.
Yes. Might I mention a 3.5 pound bag? Now, look, I've got an empty tube. Remember, this is a totally full vacuum. And this tube is just using the suction. Look, the suction of my vacuum. You can see as I'm going along here that this isn't 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 failure balls. It's an entire rack weighing in at about 6 pounds. Look at this. I can't even make it dislodge from the tube until I turn it off.
Perfect.
Amazing. And just to remind you, full dust cup. Okay. That wasn't with an empty
Yeah.
dust cup. And the reason we do that is to show you, even when your dustbin gets full, it's okay. Keep going. We want you to empty it. But if you need to get that next little job, you can, because you're not going to lose suction.
You know, I think handheld vacuums originally were poor. I mean, they didn't usually
Yeah.
work very, very well. This, I mean, take out to the car. How many of you have, let me tip this forward. Can I tip it forward so you could see? You have crumbs inside
There it is.
That just is like a crumb collector. Watch this. This has that long, long, long cord. You know, I don't have to pay somebody to clean it. I can clean it myself. Watch. Whoop, gone. Watch this. This is even more fun. Whoop. So now, and I imagine Elizabeth, oh, for the crafters out there, and you could even retrieve if it's something that you still wanted to get.
Oh, sure.
It just jumps right into it. Look how beautiful that is. And it's all inside here, so all I have to do is this, and here's my dust cup.
Yeah, you just take that to the trash can to empty. This has a washable filter too, so there's nothing else to purchase. No, like, you know, disposable filters or bags. Everything's right here. It's really easy to get to that filter and wash it. 3.5 pounds, ergonomic too. Look, it's just like a point and shoot kind of thing. So I'm here in the kitchen now, Pat. And one of the things, because I do have cats, and I know you do too, I've got hair everywhere. They they find their fun little, their favorite little spot, and they'll sit on it. Well, I don't want to get that black hair all over my good pants or my dress if I'm sitting down.
Absolutely.
So I can use this, right?
Oh, look on the pet bed.
Yeah. Or think about our mattresses, again, in the car. Oh, but watch this, Pat. I'm going along cleaning the pet bed, and I noticed something over here on the baseboard, right? You could just use this around all your baseboards, grab all that dust, and even, a little.
Oh, yeah. Elizabeth, pick up that kibble.
You know how it is. These are everyday messes. We all have them all the time. And I have to tell you, my neighbor told me she had a dozen college-age kids at her house over the weekend. And she said to me, my handbag, she had a cordless. She said, it's not keeping up. I need something else. I said, this is what you need, because you're never going to run out of power with that super powerful cord, or, long cord.
I just wanted to show you, remember how we said that the hair doesn't wrap around? This is where it went. And all I have to do when I open that up, and look how large that dust cup is. I didn't really want to make that much of a mess, but I will anyway. You empty it. The filter is something that you never have to replace. So I bet you're going to use this every single day in your life.
Oh yeah. I mean, having a corded hand vacuum, even in the kitchen, like just to pick up those quick spills after lunch, like I'm saying. And Pat, look at these large tissue crystals, even the bigger stuff, right? It's no problem, goes right inside. I love that I can see my hair. Look at the hair in there. I haven't emptied this from the beginning, so all my dirt are in here. And maybe you know someone that has a shop. Look at these pieces of metal. No problem. I'm not going to ruin the motor with that. And again, right out to the car, if you've got the power brush, you're not going to have to worry about cleaning that filter, cleaning out that brush afterwards, because even with the hair, it doesn't wrap around the brush roll. So just like our full-size uprights, and Pat, to your point, I'll just quickly show you the empty. Look how easy it is to empty. Where's the hair? The hair is right there, not inside. I didn't have to dig in there. That's it. So easy.
$69.98 is our sale price. You are getting it for $30 less. And it's one of our newest from Shark, and it's worth it for the price of admission, I think, for the pet power brush, right there.
I think so too.
We had 7,000 total to begin with. 1,500 remain. You know why? Because this
Oh my
will be
goodness.
something we're going to use a lot. So go ahead and continue
It
to
is.
dial in for it. Elizabeth, thank you as always. Enjoy your summer. Good to have you here.
Thank you, Pat. Great to see you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for helping us keep it clean. All right, so we're still busy on the phone lines.